Look at me. I was almost finished. Reading of you. Anne gave a drop of light here, and I don't know how you got down there recording just when I was passing a divine message. Does not have problem. We will do all read again, because there's something you need to know. There's something you need to hear. There's something has a truth here that she goes be said, ATB Tarot today, here with you, bringing the spiritual messages always with God's permission. Some of you will have an angel, a spirit guiding you to take a great solution in life of you. That take a attitude. Many of you will look for a person ways spiritualized to himself. Make sure that you should or should not take this attitude, because many of you are tired, literally. You tired of a situation or person, and that person in this very toxic situation from that decision of you will be part of the past. Then will open now a new way for you here. I see that many of you are trying sell house, rent house. Many of you want to go to another city, another country. Many of you have something related to land, to real estate that you are anxious for, afflictions, afflicted, to be able to solve this situation of your property, because you feel that call to go somewhere else. You feel this call to start something new on life of you. This will happen to you. You're going to start something new in your life. Many of you who are in a company will be relocated to another position, a better position, and transferred to another place. Many of you who are waiting there for the sale of a house, of a property, to go to another city will have a spirit entrusted, because God commanded. Will that spirit guide you to the right people to realize this sale, this change, that it is necessary, that you do a lot of, you're separating and you need divide. There the goods need the part of you to start life elsewhere. And many of you are pending a divorce situation that already extends for a long time. Mainly in what he says, respect for children and money. You were married to a person extremely narcissistic, a mentally disturbed person, bad, selfish. You married a bad person, have separated or will separate. You've been with this person for years, many years. You are living with this person, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and arrived the moment, and always is the moment. Because is not the age that will make the people see our divine mission and let us get rid of the bonds of toxic people. Can be 70 years old. Do that. Do it. What matters is yours. Happiness is your purpose, and not how much time you still have, because here I see people who have already gone through many years next to a toxic person taking that attitude, and there comes this spirit that will guide you to another place, that can be another city, can be another country, can be another state, can be another neighborhood or other house, but you're going to get out of close, because they're where you are, not just to your partner or your partner that is toxic, and that you are, if separating, I see neighbors, I see relatives, I see friends, I see ex-me, I see the XX, I see that people there are, in a general way, extremely toxic people who think they criticize, who despise, who humiliate, who step on top, that don't value it, want more to be part of your life, because God is getting you out of this situation. Let's see then what comes for you, what's coming from now on for you. Here, I see that many of you are going to start a new project, is waiting, retirement is waiting, the benefit is waiting for some division of property injustice, is waiting something related to paper money, you are waiting for a loan, you is waiting for a funding, all that you're waiting is coming is coming. Just this spirit guide there is that will lead you to this place for the right person to go to. You help buy, sell, change, to mount your business, to get the job, getting the paperwork, all of you go have there. People being put in life of you to solve all these questions. Why God acts in the creatures through creatures. So many of you will start a project anew that you have to do resonate for reality. Of you may be something that has happened, or maybe something that is to happen, because there's something here that is about to happen. But has some people who've ever gotten out of this moment of your life, difficult, of this moment in your life that you were prisoners, jailed, bound, already have gone out. And many of you are worried because you started life, new place, new home, new profession, new life, but is not doing right. The business of you not is bringing to you what you are waiting financially, what you very much want in life. I see some of you praying, lighting candles, making novenas for a manifestation that is very important and very special to you. Some of you have talents that are true masterpieces. Perhaps you are good painters or maybe good musicians, something artistic and creative that you do. Maybe you have the gift of speech, the gift of knowledge and teaching, and you pray to God for an opportunity to work with your gift and make money. And I see this happening. I see that you will have an encounter with God. This encounter with God speaks about all the people here. I also see that some of you have the gift with numbers, mathematics, engineering, architecture, whatever. Your gift and creativity, you will begin to work. The divine manifestation will bring work to you and recognition. You will start to notice that you are being very guided, protected, observed by the spiritual world, because I see that perhaps you are starting an encounter in your life with a soulmate, and this encounter with this soulmate is having many obstacles, including spiritual works done so that you do not meet. There are people who have either tied you or tied your soulmate so that you belong to another person and do not meet, and then you are being guided, you are being protected as if there were a spiritual shield in your life so that you can achieve this encounter with this soulmate. Some of you are already with your soulmate, and then you will realize that out of nowhere you start to fight. Sometimes you argue over very, very small things of no importance. You drift apart, and some of you can no longer stand these fights and will end up drifting apart. And here there will be divine intervention. I believe that those who are in a relationship and are fighting a lot with all these spells wanting to separate you will have news of a pregnancy. Those who can have children will receive news of a pregnancy, even if you are not planning this pregnancy. It will unite you and will break this spell. And others of you who do not have children, do not want, are not planning, cannot have any more, I see that divine intervention will happen in such a way that either you or your soulmate will leave the place where you are, go to another city, another state, or another country away from this negative energy. And this work of God in you is precisely so that you find the love of your life. Because in reality, your soulmate and you have a spiritual task together. So you will feel very strongly the spirituality leading you to the encounter, or to remain for those who already have. With your soulmate, maybe you have a soulmate who speaks another language that is not yours. Maybe it is from abroad and speaks another language. This is for some, it is just a message that came here in the midst of so many messages. So I see that many of you will begin to create deeper bonds in love. The vibration of the energy of love is very strong for you. If you are dealing with a person who you think has a difficult temperament, who is very complicated to try to place when you are together with this person, the gospel of the home between you, or visually it's the energy of the King of Love. When we are with someone who we realize that this person is very irritated, aggressive, do not imply with this person, do not contradict this person, do not add fuel to the fire. You understand you have to do the opposite. That the mental silence of you brings your light of peace to this person. And it is only to close the eyes for a few seconds and visualize love. Visualize the energy of love, that this person will receive this energy. Often we speak much more when we do not open our mouth, and that some of you will have an encounter with a very influential person, because I see you meeting a very influential person who will refer you for a job, an internship, employment, a business through an influential person and a person of power. That will be Ada in your life. Some of you will be very happy even now this week because a person whom you want to have a relationship with, love very much, will unblock you after a big argument. And here I also see that some of you in your minds, those who are in a relationship, are thinking like this. This person only fights with me. She is always blocking or unblocking the cell phone. And then you think like this. I will leave this person blocked and will move on to another. And for some moment, you may even meet another person and will enjoy good times with this person. But what I see here, the spirits are informing that after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will start to compare this new person with the one you left, and then you will start to really feel that the one you left was your soulmate. This can happen to you or to the other person from whom you have drifted away.